Hello students, how are you? You must be thinking why teacher is shouting. So today we are going to see environmental studies, and the purpose behind excitement or shouting is that always we are saying in a general language that why are you shouting? Is there any earthquake is coming? Yes, today earthquake is not coming, but we are going to see that lesson. So today we are going to see chapter number 14, 5th standard environmental studies, when the earth shook. Here children, before going to introduce this chapter, I would like to introduce one girl near about your age, Jasma. So that girl, Jasma, used to live in Kutch area of Gujarat, and she was 11 years old, and she is telling her experience about the earthquake in this lesson. So think about your age, and she is sharing her experience with us, and all thing is given in this chapter. So today children, we are going to see chapter number 14, when the earth shook, and a heading is given, as you can see it in the slide, a bad dream. So now we are going to see what is the concept of this lesson. So see here the starting, see the starting. Help, help, save me, ah, ooh. There was a screaming and shouting everywhere. The ground was shaking and the people were running all around. Screaming loudly, I got up. Means Jasma is telling her experience. She heard the different sounds and voices of the people, and she got up. On hearing me, my mother also woke up. She came running and held me tight. It was the same bad dream. It has been more than 6 years now since the earthquake. But in my sleep, I still feel the earth shaking and trembling. Means here that Jasma is telling her experience about that earthquake. I am Jasma. Now she is introducing herself. That is, I am Jasma. I live in the Kutch area of Gujarat. I was 11 years old when there was an earthquake. Now where was the earthquake? It was on 26th of January 2001. Everyone from the village, children and old people had gathered in the ground of the school to watch the parade on the TV. When we are watching the parade, children, on 26th of January. Suddenly the ground was shaking. People were scared and started running here and there. No one knew what was happening and what to do. There was total panic all over. So this was the experience of the Jasma, and she is telling you. In a few minutes, our village, means that Kutch area, Gujarat, that village was flat on the ground. Everything collapsed over there. All our things, Jasma is telling now, all our things, clothes, pots, grains and food were wrapped under the stones, mud and wood from the fallen houses. At that time, everyone thought of two things: to save the people who were trapped and to treat the injured. The village hospital was also damaged. Everything damaged over there. Many people were seriously injured. My leg also got fractured. The doctor treated people with the help of the villagers. Villagers also helping the doctors, and the hospitals also damaged over there. 6 people of our village died. My grandfather, means Jasma's grandfather, Nana, was also buried under the houses. Buried under the houses means inside the houses they got trapped. My mother wept all the time. Seeing my mother, I also cried. The entire village was sad and disturbed. House of Mota Bapu, as that Gujarat area is there, so over there they used to speak in that language, Mota Bapu, Mota Bhai, like that. So house of Mota Bapu, who is the sarpanch of our village, was not much damaged. It must be a cement and concrete, that's why. He gave rice and wheat to everyone from his godown. See the helping nature at that time. and this all things we have to adapt. For many days, the village women cooked food together at Mota Bapu's house and fed everyone. See how broad minded the Sarpanch was in this situation, how he helped the villagers, his village people. Imagine being without a house in cold winter. At that time, as January was there, though, so at that time winter season was there. Fear and the cold kept us awake in the nights. They did not sleep at night. All the time, we were worried that there may be another earthquake. So, children, this is the experience of Jasma. And I have just introduced you Jasma's experience about the earthquake in this chapter. Now see children what happened after that earthquake. For some days after that, people from the other cities kept coming to see what had happened. Always we also used to do that. If somewhere something is happening, we also used to go over there and we used to see that. So the people from other city kept coming to see what had happened over there. They came with food, medicines and clothes, means helping nature, that we should help to that people when they are in need. So many people came with food, medicines, clothes, because all that people were homeless now. So this help was beneficial for them. Everyone used to rush to take these things. Everyone was rushing to take that things. The clothes that we got were very different. We had never worn such clothes before. People from different groups from the city helped us to put up the tents. Now a temporary home should be built. So they put up the tents over there. Staying in this plastic tents in the cold winter months was very difficult. We can't imagine also during winter season we cannot sit out of home. But now the situation was very difficult, so they have to live because their all houses were collapsed. Some of these people were scientists. They tried to find out which areas have more chances of having an earthquake. Now over there they they went over there and they found out where are the areas where are less chances to have an earthquake, where are more chances to have an earthquake. So people from our village talked to them many times. They had suggestions about buildings or about the building our houses again. Means they were just suggesting how to build their houses again so that they should not affect if any other earthquake occurs. Engineers and architects showed us some special designs for houses. Just like in Japan, we can see the type of houses are different because there are more chances to have an earthquake. So they said that with this design, houses would not get damaged much in an earthquake, but our people were a little afraid. They were not having that much trust on that architects and engineers. So they thought if these people build our houses, our village will not look like our old village, and that village peoples are having special love for their houses, for their village. So the people and the villages thought they would build their own houses with their help, means they will help themselves one another and they will build their own houses. The groups would build the village school. So in this way they planned for their houses. And over here I would like to stop that, and we will be continue this lesson in the next video. So in this video children, we have seen about an earthquake which occurred in 26 January 2001. And I would like to suggest you that, please see, get more information about that, see or search that information. Of course, I will also show you the videos, as well as I will explain about all these natural calamities. I will explain what is an earthquake, how it can happen, and the preventive measures after it happens. But it's a duty of yours, read this lesson properly, find out the hard words meaning, because it has been observed that many students are not reading the chapters at all, they are not reading the notes at all. So please, kind request to all, read the chapter at least twice, thrice before teacher's explanation part, and find out the hard word meanings. Okay, so thank you for watching video. We will be explaining, means I will explain this lesson continuous in second video, teacher's video. Until that time, read that lesson properly and find out the hard word meanings. This is your homework. So thank you for watching video and get more knowledge about the earthquake. Thank you.